Hello there, world. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Joe, a licensed, certified public accountant with over 10 years' experience in corporate and public accounting. I have an extensive background in accounting, audits, and taxes, and I'm all about helping you take control of your money and live smarter. Today, we're answering a common question: how long should you keep your tax records? Keeping the right documents for the right amount of time can save you stress and protect you if the IRS has questions. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. And check out our blog site where we post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. First, what do we mean by tax records? Tax records are any documents that you keep that show your income, expenses, deductions, or credits related to your taxes. Some examples include W-2 forms from your employer, 1099 forms for freelance or investment income, receipts for expenses you want to deduct, like business supplies or medical bills, bank statements, copies of your tax returns, records of properties purchased or sales. Basically, anything that helps prove what you reported to the IRS or state tax office. So, why keep these records at all? The main reasons are audit protection. If the IRS questions your tax return, you'll need to prove of what you claimed. Number two, if you're following an amendment return. If you need to fix a mistake or update your tax return, records help. Number three, supporting financial moves. Some tax records help prove things like a home ownership, which could matter years later. Keeping good records protects you from surprises and gives you a peace of mind. Here's a simple rule of thumb. You're going to want to keep most tax records for at least 3 years. Why 3 years, you ask? Because this is how long the IRS can audit you after you file your return. But it gets a little more detailed depending on your situation. Here's a breakdown of how long to keep different types of tax records. It's like we said, for most tax returns and supporting documents, you're going to keep it for 3 years. But if you're underreported income by more than 25%, you're going to keep those records for at least 6 years. And if you filed a claim for a loss from a worthless security or a bad debt, you're going to want to keep that document for 7 years. You're going to keep records related to property purchases like your home or an investment as long as you own the property, plus 3 years after you sell it. These prove your cost basis, which affects your capital gains tax. And then you're going to keep records for employment taxes for at least 1 year after filing. Now, there are some special case scenarios that are going to be a little different than what we spoke about a little earlier. And these are some of the tips for that. If you didn't file a tax return, keep your records indefinitely. You could be audited at any time. For business owners, keep all records for at least 7 years to cover all bases. If you get a tax refund, keep the return and records for at least 3 years from the date you filed. Store your records safely in a physical folder or digitally with secure backup. Let's do a quick recap. Remember, keep your tax records for at least 3 years generally, because that's how long the IRS can audit you after you file your return. Some situations require keeping records 6 to 7 years. If you underreport your income by more than 25%, keep records for 6 years. Or if you file a claim for a loss or from worthless securities or bad debt. Keep property records as long as you own the asset, plus 3 years after selling it. These prove your cost basis, which affects your capital gains. Never throw out records if you haven't filed a tax return. Keep records indefinitely. You could be audited at any time. Organize and back up your records. Keep them in a safe physical folder or digitally secured with backup. So, what's the bottom line? Keep most records for 3 years, some for 7, and the critical ones indefinitely. Organize records to protect you. Make tax time easier and give yourself a peace of mind. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up. And tell me in the comments, how long do you usually keep your tax records? Come back next week to chat about what is a tax bracket. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. And check out our blog site where we post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.